My anniversary show. I'm Lisa Michaels. Generally, I have What's Between Us show on where we discuss men's and women's issues about how we frustrate each other, and it's a wonderful, lively conversation between you and I and my male co-host. I now call it GG, my gentleman guest co-host. But tonight we're celebrating, and so I'm showing excerpts from my previous community access shows, and we're about ready to show you Just Between Us, the precursor to What's Between Us.
I would think that the internet dating service, a really good one, someone should come up with something where that they're doing that for you already pre-screening.
I'll tell you what they ought to do, Ben. They ought to be screening these pictures because some of these gals are putting out pictures from 6 years ago.
Here's some hints for those of you that are doing internet dating. Okay, if the shot is a really big close-up, they're fat, okay?
If it's
the guy is wearing a hat, especially a baseball cap, backwards or forwards, he's bald or going bald.
If the picture's taken on a bed, she's probably a hoe.
Shut your mouth.
It's true. It's true.
You.
Why do you think she's taking a picture of herself on the bed? She might as well write Playboy across the top.
Maybe she's had a few too lonely Valentine's Day.
There you go.
You know,
there you
your
go.
sympathy level is at an all-time low.
I think eBay should get into internet dating. You're
back at What's Between Us, our special anniversary show where I'm showing you all these goofy shows I've done for the past 18 years, and now we've worked our way all the way back up to the present, which is What's Between Us, and now we're going to show you some excerpts from What's Between Us. And
this time. On the other hand, if the girl isn't all that attracted to the guy, then she can get to know the guy and become attracted to him.
Okay. But what's the scale? Okay, let's do a scale like you remember that old movie. 10.
A guy that's a 2.
A guy that's a 2
can get a girl that's a 10.
Oh.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bad cold.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates. Point in case.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, if he's a billionaire, if you're a billionaire, yeah, if you're a 2,
right.
I would say Bill's kind of on the level of a 1.
Victor,
but anyway,
listen,
he's about as
Victor, the
as
TV station manager here, Victor.
Oh, he's very handsome.
I'm going to give him a 4. I'm going to give the guy a 4.
Victor.
And he's pulling like
I pulled the plug on that.
He's pulling 18s, like weekly, okay?
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh,
he's
for sure.
See, you're a guy. Can guys tell if other guys are attractive?
Very rarely. Now, if you're talking about like Brad Pitt, then most guys are going to say, yeah, he's good looking.
Oh, it's because the magazines told you he's good looking.
Yeah, exactly. If you're talking about George Clooney, yeah, for sure. Mel Gibson, these guys, then yeah. But average-looking guys can't tell if other average-looking guys are good-looking, and nor do they want to. You will never find guys going...
you would never admit it. I think you do. My suspicion is you know what they're good-looking or not, but you don't want to admit it.
Guys do not sit there and look around at other guys and go, oh my gosh, I think that girls would think he's hot. Girls, on the other hand, everything they do between girls is competition. Everything.
Oh, it is.
From hair to shoes to clothes to handbag to jewelry, all 9. They're always checking out other girls to see what their competition is.
And you know what the scoreboard is, don't you?
I don't know.
The scoreboard for women. The scoreboard for women is if they attract the wealthiest, best-looking guy. That's the scoreboard for women.
Well,
that's scary, but
the secret is the women that figure out, okay, let me pull in between a 4 and an 8, and a guy who's going to take care of me, who can provide for me, who can love me, who can,
bring on my backhand.
Sure, I mean,
right up in a pan.
Because if you either are not a rock star, if you don't have money, or there's one other thing, I forget what it is, but if you're not within these 3 categories, you're very good looking. Money.
Last thing for you to mention for women.
Right.
First thing for you to mention for men.
Right.
Interesting.
If you don't have money, if you're not famous, or if you are not good looking, then you fall into the rest of us crowd, okay? Obviously me included here, okay?
Yeah.
That being said.
Oh boy, we were just getting into it, weren't we? I tell you. Well, I'm going to give you a sampling of another one of my GGs, I'm a gentleman guest, my trainer who's trying to help me slim down, but if I'd follow my diet, I'd be a lot thinner. Frankly, my fault. He busts my posterior, if you know what I mean, on a regular basis. It's just I'm getting better. If you're watching, Troy, I'm getting better. From silly
segments,
stuff to good stuff. But you know what? The key is I don't turn the camera on until I ask them the question. I don't ask them the question until I turn the camera on. Let me say that backwards
yeah,
here.
backwards, that's
Little
fine.
dyslexic
That's
here.
another feature.
Sorry
There you go.
about that. I am dyslexic. It is a problem, an issue, but we like to look at it as a positive.
There you
So
go.
it's lots of fun. You might see yourself on this part of the show. So let's see it with Troy and one of the Man on the Streets, and then we're going to visit some more Man on the Streets if we have time. That we're going to be viewing here soon, which is the first one on the DVD. And this one is about what people, I went around and asked people if they're with a husband or a wife or girlfriend. I asked them, what they liked about them. But if they weren't, what do they look for in a person that they want to be with for a long period of time? What are the 3 most important characteristics that a person has?
The 3 humor.
Okay.
A good approach, and a great smile.
How nice he is to his mom.
That's good.
His honesty and his morals.
If she doesn't yell, if she has pretty eyes, and if she loves me.
Kindness, drive or ambition, and
Good skills.
lots of good skills.
We all came into town for a reunion for his 75th birthday, and we had a big dinner and everything. But over the weekend, they TiVo'd the Oklahoma-Texas game, as I am from Oklahoma, and my brother went to Texas. So I wanted to go over and watch the game after the dinner. So
Who won that game?
Texas. So I get over there,
Too bad
and
for
they're all
Oklahoma.
at my dad's house. We're all staying in a hotel. So I go over there, and all the guys, my brother-in-law, my 2 brothers are there with my dad, and they're sitting there watching the game. And I come in, and my dad's wife comes in. Lisa, is everything all right? And I said, no, yeah, everything's fine. I just came in to watch the game. And my dad's like, what the heck are you doing here? And I said, well, I just wanted to watch the game. I wanted to find out you knew TiVo did, and I can't watch it. It's already been done. And he's, oh, there, it's like you just walked into the chapter room of the Phi Delta Theta house, and I got a girl in here. This is a guy thing. And I was like, okay. My one brother, he was really nice. He goes, I think it's good that you're here, Lisa. And I'm like, okay. So I stayed just for a little bit, and then as soon as they
You let him scare you out of the room?
No, the wrong team made another touchdown, and I could tell he was pissy about it.
I think it's great that you
age
watch
level-
football. I'm all about it. Can you eat the nachos and the cheese? Actually, no, you can't because it's not your cheat day. You're not allowed to.
Got
Take that back.
my
I stricken that from the record.
Yeah, that's right. Trainer here. No, I love football. I love to watch college football.
Can you handle it at the actual game though? Can you be live at a game and enjoy it?
Oh yeah, love that. I love that.
See, I think that makes you more of a
yeah,
woman.
but do men like? That's a good question. Do men like women that enjoy the sports the way they do? I've asked that question before, and some of the men callers that have called in said that they didn't like the care if their wife or girlfriend liked to do sports. See, that is a requirement for me. I am not going to go out with a guy who does not play the same sports I do. And precisely
the same sports or sports in general?
Nope. He has to play
How many
tennis,
guys that can? How many guys
golf,
at
and
the
he has
age
to
of?
Ski. Those are 3. They're must. They're must. If they don't do those things, I don't have that much in common with them because those are big parts of my life.
But would you be willing to open up to another sport? Because I don't know a lot of guys
who do those 3.
Who do those 3
golf,
things?
And play tennis.
Those are 3.
My mother lives in Taos, New Mexico. Hello.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
It's like one of the best places.
I think you sell yourself short if you have to have tennis, golf, and skiing. I mean, if the guy's athletic and he's into being active, maybe find a sport that you two can enjoy together that neither of you do now, and go that route. Because I think it's fantastic that a woman will watch.
So I'm just going to leave him at home when I go play tennis, leave him at home when I go play golf,
He can find something to do
when I go skiing.
What if he doesn't want to go play tennis with you that day? Maybe he's embarrassed that he doesn't want you to beat him. He doesn't want you to have the overhand in his face.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing. I don't want to beat him.
See, now why?
I don't want to.
No, see, no, don't do that.
I don't want to beat him. I don't want to beat him.
We don't want to let
I don't
we
wanna
don't want
beat
you to
'em.
let us win.
I don't want to beat them.
See that? No,
No,
that
I
to
will
me
never
is
let them win.
that to me is
Oh,
wrong.
no. Oh, cool.